guys, it's Tracy from Stampin' Away with Tracy, and I want to show you how I created this card and what I used to create it. So let's get started. The colors that I chose for these cards is Blackberry Bliss and Old Olive. I think they make such a great combo. I love these two together. The stamp sets I used was the Painted Poppies and the matching die set, which is here. I used this die, and I used this die, and I used the leaf die. Those are the three that I used on this creation. And I also used the So Sentimental stamp set. Now, you can find these in the mini catalog, and So Sentimental is on page 20. And if you don't have a catalog and you'd like to receive one, please click the link below, and I can add you to my email list and send you a catalog. If you just want to be on the email list, just put your name and email address and I'll be happy to add you. I send out all kinds of stamping news. I have some giveaways. I have some specials, some different things like that. So, and the other set that we used is the Peaceful Poppies. And the whole suite is on page 24 and 25. And this is the paper we used. Isn't that pretty? I love that paper. So let's get started. Now, the base cardstock that we're going to use is Mossy Meadow. And it is 4 1/4 wide. It's scored at 5 1/2 from both inches. So it's directly in the middle. Now, our base cardstock is 4 inches by 5 1/4. And it is out of the Poppy Designer Series paper. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to add like a piece of ribbon, but I didn't have any matching. I didn't have any Blackberry Bliss. And so I wanted it a little bit wider. So I just used cardstock. Isn't that pretty? I just used plain cardstock and put it in the middle. So let's get our multi-purpose liquid glue. You all know I like to use the liquid glue. It gives me a little bit of wiggle room so that I can get it just right. I'll line it up on my grid. That's kind of how I do that. And get that in place. Okay, that's in place, just like that. Now, the next thing is I took this die cut here and attached it to the top and bottom. And I used the So Sentimental stamp set, and I actually used Your Friendship is a Blessing. I send a ton of friendship cards. So this is the one I chose, and it's from the So Sentimental. I really like all the sentiments on there. And I did use the Blackberry Bliss ink and stamped it on the Mossy Meadow. And I really like that look. I love this color combination. So I've already added, as you can see, the one at the top. This cuts off and it's the perfect width for this. So let's put the one on the bottom. I did use the multi-purpose liquid. And it just takes a little bit. Don't forget that. And actually, I put it on the wrong side. So, no big deal. It's not a waste. Wipe it off. It'll be a little bit sticky, but it'll dry. We don't want to waste anything. Turn it over. Because you want the good side out from the cut. The pretty side. So you're just going to put it on here and center it. Is all that you need to do on this. It's really easy. See how easy that went on? And the back's a little bit sticky, but it's not going to hurt anything. So you don't have to waste your piece or your time. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add some Stampin' dimensionals to the back of this. And here we go. Now, I'm going to put 5 on here because I don't like it to be wonky in the middle. That's just my opinion. But that's why I'm going to do 5. And I actually pulled off 6. So how you do that is you just take these off really quickly. Doesn't take but a minute. And we got these off. Okay, now all you do is put this in the middle, center it, and it goes down. Now, something I wanted to do, and I really wanted to add it after it's on there, and you don't have to. You can add it before, but I always like to know how things are centered so that they'll stay. See how I did that? I have it attached to the Your Friendship is a Blessing so that it pops off the card. Can you see how it pops off the card? And it just gives it some more interest, and that's why I do that. Again, put your multi-purpose liquid on the leaf like this. All you do is put it in the corner and attach it. And see how that looks? And see how it stays on there? Just hold it for just a second. And there you go. And see how it pops up off the card? It just gives it a little more interest, is why I did that. It's not necessary. You can glue it flat if you like that better. I just wanted a little more dimension. Now, this is Mossy Meadow, but as you can see, this is a little shade different of green. And so I used Old Olive on this. So this is where the Old Olive came in. Is I decided since there's different greens in this designer series paper, I felt like I could use the Old Olive on the leaf, and it makes it a little different green than the Mossy Meadow, and I really like that. Okay, we are almost done. This is such an easy card to create. You will not have any problem recreating this card. No problem at all. And you could use different colors. You don't have to use the Mossy Meadow and the Blackberry Bliss and the Old Olive as I've used. There's lots of different colors you could mix. I just liked this color. So you know me, if I like it, that's what I'm going to use. So just want to square that up on the cardstock. Square it up there. And there you go. Look how cute that is. Isn't that pretty? And that's a perfect card to send to your friends. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you being with me. I have the rest of my social media links down below. I have all the products down below. I also want to remind you that we do have a new celebration catalog. It has new products in it and it's goes from March 3rd to March 31st. So this won't be in effect for a couple weeks, but we do have it, and it does have new products. So for every $50 that you order from now until March 31st, you can pick out of the celebration catalog, and you can pick free products. This is a great time to kind of beef up your stash if you need cardstock or different things like that. So it's anything in the annual and anything in the mini catalog. Thanks, guys. I appreciate your time. I know how busy everyone is, and I hope everyone has a great day.